desk to address the class. Still frozen like a brainless golem beside his desk, I watch him similarly dissect the 15 faces seated before him.
If you're here, it means you want to be writers. Maybe you want to teach too, but this class isn't about teaching, it's about writing.
Stalking around the desk, he leans against it to cross arms over his sweater-clad chest. After another sweep of his gaze across the classroom, he continues.
If even the smallest part of you is unsure about your identity as a writer, pack up your things now.
He points at a student in the front row, a mousy girl not more than 21 with thick glasses and lustrous dark hair.
Are you a writer?
She turns beet red, mouth opening soundlessly. Finally, she gasps, "Yes." Beckett nods, gaze swerving to the back of the room.
How about you? Yes, you, the young man with gum in his mouth, a bad shave, and greasy hair.
I wince, my eyes finding the shocked student's face. A wad of white gum is stuck to his bottom molars, visible inside his open mouth.
He starts. Nope, snaps Beckett. Get out.
The student flushes. I'm an English major.
Creative writing focus, grates Beckett.
No.
Out.
The command snaps like a whip, and a second later, the student gathers his belongings and rushes out the door. I stare after him, then turn to glare at Professor Beckett. If there's one type of person I truly loathe, it's a bully. I'm so incensed, I don't care that he's already looking at me, brows raised in inquiry. When I recognize the glint in his eyes as amusement, I lose my shit. You can't do that! His lips curl, but I hesitate to call it a smile. A snarl, more like.
Oh, can't I? Are you a writer, Iris Eliot?
Yes, I snap. Satisfaction flares in his eyes.
There,
he says, jerking a thumb in my direction as he addresses the class.
That is the response of a writer. How about you? Third row. Yes, you. Are you a writer?
Yes. The soft voice grows firmer.
You.
Yes.
Weak. But there's fire in your eyes, so I'll let you stay.
He continues until every student has answered in the affirmative, their voices gaining in confidence until the last virtually shouts the response. Beckett grins his approval, the expression so transforming that my lips part in soundless awe. Surly and scowling, he could pass as a prematurely crotchety 40. Grinning, however, he looks his age. 33, if my memory serves, and every bit as handsome as Google warned.
Miss Eliot, are you going to stand there for the next 50 minutes, or would you like to take a seat?
I blink away cobwebs of scandalous thoughts and realize he's caught me staring. That snarly half-smile is back. My cheeks burning, I grip my bag tight to my side and stride to the back of the classroom to claim a desk. As Beckett begins his first class spiel, I set up my laptop, listening with half an ear until I hear my name.
We'll send you an email with her office hours. The workshops for this class are Tuesday and Thursday mornings. Miss Eliot will be sending me weekly assessments of your participation and progress, so do take her seriously. Unless you're suffering from a debilitating disease, I'd recommend you attend every one. If you don't, you'll see your lack of commitment reflected in your final grade. I also plan on spot-checking the workshops myself. Another lightning flash of a grin. Not even Miss Eliot will know which ones I plan to attend. As he continues rattling on about syllabus, midterm and final projects, and weekly journaling assignments, I eventually grow used to his accented, rapid-fire speech. I even muse that his voice matches how he writes. Concise, eloquent, cutting. Thinking of his smile, I add another adjective. Dangerous. All I have. Any questions?
No one moves. Beckett nods shortly.
Very well. Journal's out. 20 minutes of freestyle writing to be turned in at the end of class. Stop staring at me and start now. First impressions matter.
His eyes, electric emerald in the sunlight dancing through the nearest window, find my face.
Miss Eliot, if you'll join me in the hallway a moment.
Taking a steadying breath, I close my laptop and stand. You can't quit. You need the TA stipend. You need to finish your master's.